At Bedford High School, Saline, and I got the score backwards on my graphics. Saline wins 56-42. I got my don't pay attention to that graphic. 56-42 Saline. Boy, that was it was a close game all the way through. What'd you guys do to pull away in the fourth?
We talk a lot about the fourth quarter being like our time. We're in a close enough game. We'll execute better. We'll get stops, and we'll be okay. And I thought we did that in the fourth quarter. We got a lot of stops, and first and foremost, and then we also, executed offensively and got some really good looks. And, guys to step up and make plays.
Tell me a little bit about first quarter. You guys look like you're going to run away with it. It's 12-2 or something like that at one point. What was going so well for you, and then what happened to the game at that point?
I mean, that's a good question. What happened was we were moving and sharing the ball like the way that we are prone to do. And when we got away from that, because part of it, again, I'm sure it's youth, but we just start throwing the ball around, start playing one-on-one, and try to, and we didn't take away from what we do and what they were trying to do. So we came back to doing that in the fourth quarter. We talked about it at halftime. We talked about it, in the second half altogether I thought was better in terms of our movement offensively, which allows them not to load up against us in the paint.
They slowed you guys down a bit. They slowed the game up.
Yeah.
Kind of got into their game. But what'd you do to make sure that they didn't just start to pull away and take over the game?
It's defense. You've heard me say it a bunch of times. It's defense and defense. And so we got a lot of stops. Gabe was a monster on the boards. We talked about that pregame, about how we had to really control the boards. And he stepped up big time, as well as the other guys, finally screening out, as a team. Because, again, rebound is not just one guy. It's everybody doing it. And they did that much better in the second half.
Tell me a little bit about Gabe and his game. I mean, he's had games where he didn't score, and he's still one of the most important players out there.
Yeah.
Tell me about his contribution to your team.
He's such a tough physical presence, but also just a delightful guy. So, he has fun playing basketball. And you can see it. He plays with joy, and he rebounds with, ferocity. And people at some point stop wanting to go up there with him, and he just clears out. And he's fearless in that regard.
Does he ever tire? It seems like he just keeps getting the same intensity all game. And other guys might get tired, and he just looks stronger and stronger as this goes.
I mean, again, that's how he's built. He works his tail off, and he's expanding his game offensively. And one thing I told him tonight was, I said, we're not doing kickouts. We want offensive rebound and putbacks, and he did a lot of those.
So does this complete your first trip through the SEC, or is it first in a little bit?
No, this is the last one.
How do you feel about where you guys are at this point? You're halfway through the SEC red season.
Like we talked about, a game or two ago after Dexter. Again, our goals are still in front of us, and so again, we've seen everyone now, and we just got to go out and keep playing basketball, keep improving. We can't get stagnant. We got to keep getting better, and that's something we talk about consistently. We got to improve every day, and that's what we're working to do.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yep. Thank you.